Hello nerds, Producer T here with a special video series for Black History Month. Instead of the usual topics for this month, MLK and Rosa Parks, I've decided to do some Black history a lot closer to our times. I will go over figures that one day, if not already, will be historic to our internet culture. So I present part 1 of a 4-part series called The Black History of Viral Videos and Memes. Since it's a leap year, I have picked 29 of my favorite viral moments, either on purpose or accidentally created. I will go over the who, the why, and the how, and in some cases, where are they now? So prepare to go down memory lane and let's get into some of the funniest moments of the internet. I'm a millennial, just turned 36 this year, and if there's one viral moment that happened before that was even a term, a moment that when cable TV was popular took over the airways of every channel and the resulting trial did so as well. What moment am I referring to? The O.J. Simpson chase. On Friday, June 17, 1994 at 5:51 p.m. Western Time, Simpson reportedly called 911. The call was traced to the Santa Ana Freeway near Lake Forest. At around 6:20 p.m., a motorist in Orange County notified California Highway Patrol after seeing someone believed to be Simpson riding in a white Ford Bronco on the I-5 freeway heading north. The police tracked calls placed by Simpson on his cell phone. At 6:45 p.m., police officer Ruth Dixon saw the Bronco heading north on Interstate 405. When she caught up to it, Cowlings, the owner of the Bronco, yelled out that Simpson was in the back seat of the vehicle and was pointing a gun at his own head. The officer backed off, but followed the vehicle at 35 miles per hour with up to 20 police cars following her in the chase. The chase ended at 8 p.m. After remaining in the Bronco for about 45 minutes, Simpson exited at 8:50 p.m. with a framed family photo and went inside for about an hour. A police spokesman stated that he spoke to his mother and drank a glass of orange juice, causing reporters to laugh. Every television network showed the chase. ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, and local news outlets interrupted regularly scheduled programming to cover the incident, which was watched by an estimated 95 million viewers nationwide. And only 90 million people had watched that year's Super Bowl. While NBC continued the coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals between the New York Knicks and the Houston Rockets at Madison Square Garden, the game appeared in a small box in the corner while Tom Brokaw covered the chase. The resulting trial itself lasted for about 11 months, with views up to 100 million when the verdict was read. So much work stopped when the verdict came out that it said it costed about $480 million in lost productivity, with in today's dollars, that's close to $1 billion from what was lost. From that, we got countless jokes on almost every show. Episodes of sitcoms such as Simpsons, South Park, Roseanne, New Girl, Family Guy, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and Seinfeld have mocked this case. If that's not an OG viral moment, nothing is. And this year is going to be the 30th anniversary of said chase. O.J. Simpson has since become a living meme troll, from writing a book called F I Did It and his Twitter trolling and shitposting that you can still follow today on his Twitter account. I've included links to sources to go more in depth on this issue because this could be an entire video.
And this is it.
Did not do it. No, I didn't. Nope, did not do it.
Next, I'll time jump us to April 2007. YouTube had only been out for 2 years at this point and was recently bought out by Google in 2006, where they launched the Broadcast Yourself campaign. And one of the first pioneers to go viral on this new platform with his deep, sultry voice was Tayson Day and his hit song, Chocolate Rain.
We washed away chocolate rain. Stays behind his colors, celebrate chocolate rain.
Tayson Day was born Adam Nyeri Bonner in Minneapolis, Minnesota in 1982 to an African American mother and Caucasian father. He is the youngest of 3 children. Tay enrolled at the University of Minnesota to get a PhD in American Studies. While attending his university, he began performing at open mic nights and, wanting to get more feedback, decided to upload his performances. On April 22nd of 2007, he would upload his song Chocolate Rain, a song about race and race politics, bet you didn't know that, and it would go on to be a viral hit. He appeared on the Opie and Anthony Show, G4 TV's Attack of the Show, VH1's Best Week Ever, Lily Allen and Friends, and Jimmy Kimmel Live, Tosh.0, and on Maury, where he performed Chocolate Rain on national television a little over 3 months after he posted his composition on YouTube. Tay, in recent times, has stepped back from his social media persona, mostly due to mental health reasons. Zonde has stated that he was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome as a teenager. He resumed psychiatric care at the age of 37 and was re-diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. In April 2021, he stated that he has debilitating hyperacusis, which is a sensitivity to normal sounding sounds, so everything sounds way much louder to him. 2 years later, he disclosed a formal diagnosis of schizotypal personality disorder. He does somewhat post on Instagram though, not often, and his last video on his channel was about 8 months ago. Hoping 2024 will be a good year for Tay. Up next is a viral classic rap song that has been in my head non-stop this winter, especially since I live in Denver, or the D. But the D this rapper was referring to was Detroit. Local Detroit rapper T-Baby blessed us with this track, It's So Cold in the D, on January 2008. LaTanya Miles, aka T-Baby, who grew up on Detroit's east side, released the track and video that was filmed with a $300 budget, if you couldn't tell. The track itself was a memorial song to her late friend Mason Graham, who was fatally shot while trying to break up a fight at the Universal Coney Island on Detroit's east side in 2006.
It's so cold in the D. How the fuck do we supposed to keep peace?
The video would get 11 million views on it, and variations of It's So Cold in the D catchphrase has been included in tracks such as Eminem's Detroit vs. Everybody and Big Sean's Story by Snoop Lion, and the song has been performed in concert by the likes of New Kids on the Block and Usher during stops in Detroit. It popped back up in 2011 when it was included in an episode of MTV's Beavis and Butthead reboot, which later resulted in a 2015 remix of the song. Unfortunately, T-Baby says she received so much online hate after releasing the tribute, which she intended to be a commentary on violence in the city, she took an extended hiatus from YouTube and music to avoid the negativity. Also a sad note that most artists who sampled her did so without permission, and even though she owns the copyright to It's So Cold in the D, she hasn't seen any money for it, appearing on t-shirts or mugs or stickers. I honestly feel like she was just a little late for her time, and if this song had came out in '94, I think she would have been a bigger hit. She does continue to have an online presence, links below, and with this song now on TikTok and Instagram, maybe she might get this come up with a new generation. If you're enjoying this content so far, don't forget to like and subscribe,
Motherfucker.
which leads me to our next historical viral moment from actor Eric King and further made viral by content creator Darius Benson. On December 17, 2006, an episode of Dexter aired named Born Free. In that episode, Dexter Morgan goes to a shipping yard to inspect a container he suspects to be the site of his mother's murder, when James Dukes, played by Eric, confronts him by uttering this phrase that will live in infamy.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Duke's quote from that scene soon became a memorable one-liner among fans of the show on LiveJournal. It was eventually introduced to a broader audience in December 2008 when a 5-second clip of the quote was uploaded onto YouTube and subsequently featured on Reddit in October 2010. As of May 2012, the video has accumulated more than 1.98 million views. Later, a content creator named Darius Benson, who would use the app Vine, who remembers that, and would create several scenes using the delivery of Eric to parody several different things.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Supplies, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Disguise, motherfucker. Some pies, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker. Wrong size, motherfucker. First prize, motherfucker. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Rude eyes, motherfucker.
Darius since has then garnered about 728 subs on his YouTube and has racked up millions of views, while Eric is still acting from time to time in several shows since Dexter. Congrats to them both. Our next moment, I'll have to advise that you need to hide your kids and hide your wife because they graping everybody out here. That's right, the infamous bedroom intruder interview. In July of 2010, an alleged intruder broke into the home of Kevin Anthony Dodson and his sister, who was sleeping in their second-story apartment, and tried to assault her. Dodson would then give an interview on the 28th on an NBC affiliate, WAFF 48 News, that would go viral.
Well, obviously we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them, so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here. We got your t-shirts, you done left fingerprints and all. You are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real. You don't have to come and confess that you did it. We're looking for you. We gonna find you. I'm letting you know now, so you can run and tell that, homeboy.
By August 31st, the video had 16 million views, and as most of us know, it was ripe for parody, which gave us the Bedroom Intruder song by the Gregory Brothers. Not being one to waste his time in the spotlight, Dodson was able to capitalize on t-shirt sales and other merch sales. He also still owned the copyright to the Bedroom Intruder song, which kinda garnered him a lot of money. And with that money, he was able to move his family out of the hood so no more bedroom intruders could bother him. Last checking, Dodson has gotten his substitute teaching certificate and was planning on working to launch his own beer called Run and Tell That.
So he's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them, so y'all need to.
Now let's talk about a viral music video that was created on purpose instead of accident. A song that made me say, what in the fuck is this? 2007, I was living in Austin area of Texas when I went out with some friends to 6th Street, but we passed through 4th Street, and at the time it was where most of the gay bars were located. And as we were walking by a club, I heard the thumping of this beat and its unforgettable chorus.
I said what in the butt. 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 You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. Okay.
After I got home with the song stuck in my head, that's where I looked up the video and discovered Samwell. Samuel Johnson, aka Samwell, was born in Greenville, South Carolina. He has an undergraduate degree from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Samwell would then meet filmmakers Andrew Swant and Bobby Ciraldo, where they would later film the legendary video completely on green screen in a studio in Milwaukee. Within a few weeks, it would see about 1 million views, and today it sits at about 75 million. Even South Park, with the same episode that featured Tay Zonday, had Butters sing the song, and here it is.
I said what in the butt. 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 You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt?
Samwell would do a few small parts in films by the same two filmmakers, but nowadays he just holds down a regular job as a flight attendant on Southwest Airlines, because Southwest is best. For our final viral moment to round out part 1, I had to do my personal favorite video, one I go back to every year to watch, and if I didn't cover this in the first video, it would simply be unforgivable. In 2006, the year I graduated high school, one of the wildest videos at the time came out from the YouTube channel Hodge Stanson. Opening up to a black and white scene shot in the middle of what appears to be a forest, we get our narrator, Gunnar Fred Stanson, recapping a time he met a girl and subsequently took her to a mall on their first date. Sounds like a nice story. Wrong, so wrong. Our narrator makes it clear he is one of the worst people to meet, basically verbally abusing this poor girl that he just met. However, the way he tells it, it's one of the funniest things ever. Even the cameraman, Logan Wesley Hodge, would end up breaking character along with Stinson because it was just too funny.
Met a girl there, trying on some skirts. I was like, what that smell like? Bitch, go to the counter. Tell that nigga I want a chicken sandwich and some waffle frost for free. I like to go shopping. I was like, bitch, not on this date, cause I ain't got no money. And you gonna give me the money you got. She gave me her purse. Took the wallet out. Saw some credit cards and some pictures of some other niggas. I was like, who are these niggas? She said, that's my brother. I said, hold on, bitch. You better not have no brother. Cause if you do,
Stanson, a native-born Texan like myself, is a screenwriter born in October of '86. He would then meet Hodge in the 9th grade, and through their love of music, movies, and filmmaking, became fast friends. They formed their production company and YouTube channel, Hodge Stanson, a combination of their last names. Back then, YouTube, still in its infancy, then was the first place they uploaded. Stanson would usually act while Hodge would film and direct, but sometimes they would switch roles. They normally did write out their scripts, but they decided to do an improvised monologue with Stanson. This would launch them into viral fame. Back then, parodies were commonplace, but only for TV shows and established movies. No one was doing parodies of YouTube skits, but this changed the game. They would later release 6 more unforgivable videos and 3 spin-offs. The video would see 16 million views.
she was like, I just sucked your dick and you just nutted. I was like, if you sass me one more time, bitch, I'll kill you and your little brothers. She said, okay. I got the pussy from her. And I know I nutted because I didn't use a condom. Nutted in her pussy and got her pregnant. Unforgivable.
The duo later lost interest in the series, partly due to feeling dejected that the videos that they would actually write for and spend time on didn't see anywhere near the amount of views as something they threw together in the woods because they were bored and wanted to crack jokes. The channel eventually went dormant, with the videos being unlisted. The duo later split amicably in 2015, with Stanson moving away. Hodge would continue his music career and get signed to Universal in 2007. However, in 2018, Hodge was found dead in his apartment. With that news, Stanson would then relist the rest of the videos that year, plus others and unaired videos in memory of his friend, with now a message on the video that reads, "Rest in peace, Logie Bear." And with that, I conclude part 1 of Black History of Viral Videos and Memes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for part 2.